Okay, so in the last episode, we spent most of our time trying to deal with Poopy, which is what I call the thing that squirts out a bunch of babies at you at the swamp. So I ended up not getting very far because I got hung up on dealing with that thing. But now we can finally continue and finish exploring this area down here. I have a little bit of an idea of what I'm supposed to do, but I'm hoping that I'm going to pick up on some more hints along the way. For those of you who didn't watch the first episode, this is a blind playthrough of Hollow Knight. I know nothing about Hollow Knight. I have avoided all spoilers so far, so I have no idea what I'm doing, and I'm figuring everything out as I go. Also, there's a death counter. As you can see, I've already died 4 times, so if that's any indication of how this is going to go today, I'm in for a rough time. I still have no idea how to get to that money rock, but it's really bothering me that I can't get to it. So that's on my list of things to figure out today. Oh snap, I just got trapped in here. Don't tell me that's another Poopy. Oh! This one spits at me. You know, somehow I think this is less annoying than Poopy, though. Never mind, I spoke too soon. Oh, gosh. I don't really know how I'm supposed to deal with these guys. I jumped right into that one. Well, we're off to a great start. I keep landing on this guy every single time I run through here. I need to figure out how to get my body without alerting the flying thingy. I can kind of pick up on its patterns now. Oh, never mind. Fighting just the one by itself isn't so bad. I'm kind of being a chicken right now, though. I should just run at it. Why don't I just run at it? I guess that's why, because it'll just shoot me in the face. Oh, goodness. I was trying to heal there. Am I seriously gonna die again? This shouldn't be this difficult. There's no reason for this to be so hard. There we go. Now I just have to figure out how to fight 2 of them at the same time. Because one of them shoots me from the front, and they block me in here. The other one shoots me from the back if I try to... Yeah, no. No, I have to strategize better. Ha! Didn't land on that guy that time. Come on, body. Did my body get confused? Come here. Okay, I killed him a lot faster that time. This is good, this is good. I just have to be proactive. Yeah. I think the key is to just not wait too long and just go in. Because it's not like they're shooting at me in rapid succession. They do have a predictable timer. Yeah, okay. That wasn't so bad. At least there were only 3 of them. So now we're in a new part. Wait, before I go here, let me just go back and make sure I didn't miss anything that I already explored. Look, the baby wormy's here! And the grandpa worm's not crying anymore! I'm so happy for them! Oh, thank you for the money, sir. But I didn't do it for the money. I did it for you, you beautiful old man. Oh, there's another one! How am I supposed to get to him? I've never seen this one before. Was not expecting him to jump over me. Oh, there's another one. Okay, now this is cool. What is this? It looks like a giant skull, almost. Temple of the Black Egg. And these are the eyeballs from the intro. Hello. I think I should try to do voices for these characters, but I'm a terrible voice actress, so don't expect too much from me. Hello there. How delightful to meet another traveler on these forgotten roads. You're a short one, but you've a strong look about you. I'm Quarrel. I have something of an obsession with uncharted places. This ancient kingdom holds many fascinating mysteries, and one of the most intriguing of them is standing right before us. A great stone egg, lying in the corpse of an ancient kingdom. And this egg, is it warm? It certainly gives off a unique air. Can it be opened? There are strange marks all over it. I do so love a mystery. And who knows what other marvels lie even deeper below us. Sorry for the horrible voice acting job. Where's his face? Like, is that a hat he's wearing? I thought his hat was his face for a second. Looks like I can't break this egg or interact with it or anything. Is there anything else I can do in this room? I feel like he just tried to give me a hint about something. Na mi lotus. For so long, I felt drawn here. So many tales full of wonders and horrors. No longer could I resist. I just had to see it for myself. And what a time I chose to arrive. This dead world has sprung to life. The creatures are riled up, and the earth rumbles. The air is thick. I wonder what could have brought it all about. Yeah, I saw the eyeballs shining earlier. They don't look like they're shining now. You have anything else to say? To persevere in this ruin, that old nail alone just won't be enough. But that's no problem. One only has to look around. Is that what I'm holding? A nail? Like an actual nail? Plenty have come before us, and most have met their grisly end, many more equipped than you and I. I'm sure they wouldn't mind were a fellow explorer to relieve them of their tools. It's a kindness, really. The dead shouldn't be burdened with such things. Alright, so is that a hint to me that I should be raiding bodies or something? I smell a weapon upgrade in the future. Did you pass that town above? What a gloomy little place, and such majesty hidden right beneath. I feel like I'm doing the wrong voice for him. This doesn't seem like his personality. I'm gonna stick with it for now. I suppose that's why they've all headed down here. Who could resist such possibilities? Truly a marvel. Okay, that's the end of his dialogue. So, if I'm not mistaken, that means I should be trying to raid bodies or something for weapons, and I feel like these are swords here. Like, surely I should be able to pick something up, because I've since learned that I can break all of these objects, and a lot of these, like, these look like tombs, but nothing's coming out of them when I hit them. I'm not really sure if that's the mechanic he's trying to teach me, or if there's something else I haven't learned yet, or maybe it should be obvious and I'm just not seeing it. What's up here? Oh. I'm back at Dirtmouth. But now that I'm here, let me go in this direction, because I still haven't seen what's over here. Aha! I knew something was here. A stone door with a simple lock. So that's another goal. I have to find a key to open this door. Hey girl! Empanada! Okay, so I'm gonna buy the Wayward Compass. I think that should mark where I am on the map, because earlier I said the map was kind of useless because I didn't even know where I was on it. I have to equip it. Well, that's weird. I can't just start using it right away. I wonder if it's gonna make me cycle through the charms, like I can't use them all at the same time. That should have worked, I think. Hey, now I know where I am. This map is so tiny, though. It's hard to read. Hello. Okay, so... Did you visit that temple? A strange building, I've heard, though I'd never dare the journey myself. The braver among us once went there to pray, said they felt at peace within the walls. After a while, they stopped going. I wonder what changed. That should be the voice of an elder bug, right? A young couple's just recently taken up residence in the house beside the station. Seems they're running a map shop, which may excite adventurous types like yourself. She's a tall bug, the wife. I told them to take a larger house, especially given they're all empty, but they liked the look of that one. The way she has to bend just to get through the door, I wouldn't put up with it myself. Yeah, I don't think Zelda chose this place. Many used to come, hoping the kingdom would fulfill their desires. Hollowness, it was once called. Supposedly the greatest kingdom there ever was, full of treasures and secrets. Now it's nothing more than a poisonous tomb full of monsters and madness. No, you know, I don't have his voice right either. Yeah, okay, I already know about the bench. Aw, he enjoys my company. Nah, I really gotta work on these voices. I don't know. I gotta get a better feel for the characters. Really get in their headspace, you know? I haven't been here yet. How did I miss this place? Oh, something's happening. Before I go here, let me just make sure I didn't miss anything. I'm so paranoid that I'm gonna miss something important. It doesn't look like it, but it actually takes me hours to just play one of these episodes, because most of the time I just spend running around trying to make sure I didn't miss anything. Holy cow, you're a big guy. Can I fight you? No, surely I need a weapons upgrade for this. Oh, he takes a lot of health. Yeah, just like with the other thing, I don't think I'm meant to be able to fight this yet. I feel like wherever I go, I just run into dead ends. There has to be something that I have to unlock before I can pass through all these dead ends. Hello? This place is pretty. Well, that sounds cute. He's so cute! Hello. How am I gonna do this? I'm not gonna sing. I'm just gonna read this in a normal voice. Oh, bury my mother pale and slight. Bury my father with his eyes shut tight. Bury my sisters 2 by 2. And then when you're done, let's bury me too. That is dark, dude. Why do you sound so happy? Oh my gosh, his voice is so cute. Oh, Mila? Maybe it's a girl. Ha ha ha. Do you know that one? Oh god, that was cringy. Ha ha ha. Do you know that one? It's one of my favorites. We can sing something else if you like. You start singing and I'll join in. I bet you have a beautiful singing voice. Ha ha ha. I'm so sorry. You can mute me for that part. So what are you doing down here for? If you came to get wealthy, just look around you. These mines are still bursting with riches. There's plenty for everyone. Just grab a pick and join in. Haha. I kind of imagined her laughing like Mickey Mouse there. Oh, bury the knight with her broken nail. Bury the priest. Something about a crown? Oh, I thought she was singing, but she's talking. I can't remember the rest of that one. Ha ha ha. Maybe I'll just hum it. She's like really nervous, but trying to be lighthearted about it. Okay, so I feel like this is a piece of lore that I should remember. And that's the end of her dialogue. Thanks for the exposition. Oh, well, I didn't know that was gonna happen. Let's try that again. If you see me running into these walls, I'm just trying to make sure I don't miss anything. I'm paranoid that one of these is gonna be an open place I can walk through and I just won't realize it. Oh! Can I break this? Clearly I have to. No? Hello? Hello? I thought maybe that if I ran across this enough, it would eventually break, but... Nope. Nope, there's gotta be another way to do it. Okay, again, another dead end, which is very frustrating. I said in the last episode... Oh, what is this? Oh, this is extremely useful. Thank you. I said in the last episode that there's a lot of Metroid influence here, and one of the frustrating things about Metroid, to me anyway, is all of the dead ends you run into. And then you have to remember where everything is so you can go back to it, and I just don't have that kind of memory. Ah, what am I supposed to do about this? I want to test something. I'm kind of scared too, though. I'm gonna do it. Okay, no. Nope, I can't stand on them sideways. So, there's another mechanic I have yet to learn on how to get up there. I still can't fight this guy, so guess I'm stuck there too still. Oh, this is new, right? Another dead end. So I have to get underneath this and figure out how to get to that lever. Alright, back to this money rock. Let's see if I can actually figure out what I need to know. So I'm wondering if this thing will push me up if I jump on it. Like, I might have to take damage, but maybe that's just the way it is. You just have to risk damage to get pushed up into the air. No, when I get hit, I don't get pushed up. I think... I got it! I think I have to smack it. Oh, that was a mistake. Yeah, remember when I said before that when you're fighting and you're using your sword, there's pushback? So you can push yourself up too if you're jumping. The problem is landing it. And like what happened in the last episode, I have a really hard time with the controllers. Oh, there I go. Ay, come to me, body. Oh, okay, you come to me, because I can't come to you. Come. You've got to be kidding me. Come. Oh, thank goodness. Yeah, so I have a hard time going down with the controller because my thumb goes in the wrong direction and it ends up going diagonal instead. So if this is a mechanic that I'm gonna have to master for this game, it's gonna be really hard because I have to train my thumb to do it right. And especially since I mostly just play PC, I was not raised using these kinds of controllers. It's very frustrating. It's also why I miss half the jumps. I mean, even if I was playing this on PC, I still wouldn't be good at the game, don't get me wrong. But I feel like I'd be at least semi-competent. Hey, I got it! So that is the mechanic. That's pretty cool, actually. I'm gonna purchase this quill and the scarab marker. So now hopefully it should tell me where I've been already versus where I haven't been, and that should help me try to figure out what it is that I have left to explore. Surely something here will give me a hint. Oh, look at that. This is cool. Is this safe? Oh, snap! Look at that. They're kind of like the geysers in Breath of the Wild where they rejuvenate you. Good to know there's another save point here, too. I like the waterfalls. It's a little creepy, though, because I'm pretty sure those are dead bodies. I'm so glad I purchased that stuff for the map because... oh, whoops. It's definitely helping me figure out where I need to go now. I originally missed all this stuff because the map is so small, I can't actually see where there's openings in it. And like I said in the last video, my eyesight's really bad. So even with my glasses on, it's hard for me to tell what I'm looking at. I wonder if these signs mean anything. And if me knocking them over means anything. I'm gonna try to make it to whatever the first boss of the game is today. So hopefully I'll be able to find him and be able to progress to the next section. I'm already at 7 deaths, so if anybody wants to take a guess at how many times I'll die before I even get to the final boss, go ahead and try to guess right now. And like write it down in the comments, and then by the time I get to the boss, let's see if you were right. I'm curious. I'm curious to see what your bets are. I have a feeling it's gonna be over 10 deaths. That's my personal guess. There's no reason this stuff breaks for nothing, you know? There has to be a reason to break stuff. I feel like I'm back in the 90s and I need to keep looking down at my map to go anywhere. So don't think I'm ignoring that opening to the right. Clearly there was something big there. I'm just making sure I cover my bases before I get too distracted with new stuff. Ooh! Something else I need to open? A toll machine with the symbol of a stag. Insert geo? Yeah, sure? Oh my gosh, that thing scared me for a second. I thought I was gonna get attacked. Oh gosh, how am I gonna do the voice for this thing?
Greetings, little one. It's been an age since I last... It's been an age since I last heard the ringing of a station bell. It echoed down the stagways and called me.
Hopefully that doesn't sound too much like Cookie Monster.
I've grown stiff and tired over these many years. And I've forgotten much, but the sound of the bell will always call me back.
Hopefully this guy doesn't have too much dialogue, because I cannot keep that up.
These stagways stretch the depths of Hollowness. If you want to travel them, hail me from the platform. I will take you where you need to go.
Neato! So this is a traveling system. Is there anywhere I can go right now? I don't really want to leave this place though, because I'm not done exploring it. And if I don't... so far it's only Dirtmouth and the Forgotten Crossroads anyway, which I've been to both. I don't really want to go anywhere else right now until I finish covering all my bases, you know? Because then I'm gonna forget stuff. I look forward to trying that out. Oh yeah, whoa, there's another big guy. Should I mess with him? I have to learn how to fight him if... so he can attack me with his butt, I guess. I don't think I'm meant to fight him right now. Oh, it got quiet. Is this where the boss is? This is where the boss is, isn't it? I'm not ready to fight the boss yet. I still feel like I need a weapons upgrade before I do it. This is definitely a boss. This is boss music. You hear those footsteps? If I go any further, I'm gonna get locked in here. Okay, I know where the boss is now, but I still don't think I'm supposed to fight him yet. There has to be something I'm missing. I haven't gotten... Why did I just run into him? Yeah, look, if I can't even fight this guy, there's no way I can beat the boss. I have to figure out how to defeat these smaller guys first. Okay, I can't go over him. I can't go under him. What am I supposed to do? Oh my goodness. I didn't know his butt waves could go so far. Come on, body. It'd be nice if my own body didn't hurt me. How am I supposed to get around this guy? It doesn't seem possible. Come on, body. Really? I found out how to get to the lever. Well, that doesn't really do much, though. That just connects the sections to each other. I guess that makes travel easier. What is this? Oh, I'm scared. Uh-oh. What is attacking me? What is that? I'm just gonna run through here, like, hitting everything, just in case. Looks like a dead end. Again, no surprise. Oh, okay. I don't like those sounds. There's a thing here. You see it? There's a thing here I'm supposed to interact with at some point, I think. Seriously, I've had it with these dead ends. Like, I'm sure there's something really cool here, but it's frustrating now that I can't really explore any of these areas any further. Everywhere I go, I just don't know how to go further. Still can't break this. I'm sure I'm missing something obvious. Whoa! What? Oh, he's a smart one. Oh, how am I supposed to beat this guy? I hear a baby worm. I can't jump over him. I can't go behind him because he turns around immediately. And if I face him head on, he slaps at me with his thumbtack thing. I'm missing something obvious here. I'm trying to move fast enough to maybe get him before he can block, but it doesn't look like that was meant to be a thing. I did something! Oh, that animation felt so cool. Am I just supposed to swing wildly? All I have to do is stand here and just keep swinging. Oh no, not this thing again. Why did I do that? Why did I just run into that spike? Why did I do that? Why did I do that? I'm gonna die here. Yep. Well, I was right. I'd have at least 10 deaths before getting to the boss. Question is, will I have more deaths? Why am I doing this? I'm pretty sure I'm gonna have more deaths. Yeah, I'm panicking. I gotta just calm down and think straight. And I have to stop landing on my dead body. There's 2 of these poopy things, that's the problem. I can barely handle one. All I wanted was this money. This is a new place. A door with an open slot. So another key, I guess? Another dead end? What is this? I think I know what I have to do here. Oh, goodness. There's the baby! Hi, baby! Do you want to go with your grandpa, too? I don't want to do this, but I have to. I can't just leave this little baby here. Okay, be patient here for a minute. This is going to take a while, because I know what I have to do, but I want to practice it first. Once I can do it consistently on this first one, I'll move on to the next. Hey! Be free, little baby, be free! My goodness, that took way too long. Feels good to be able to finally do it. Another thing? Another thing that I can't get into? Oh, what is that thing? Is this a boss? The Gruz mother. She was just sleeping though, I feel kinda bad. Why are you hitting yourself like that? That looks really painful. She's really upset. I should not be dying to this thing. Like, I know what I have to do. She moves pretty fast, though. I can't get in sync with her. Okay, yeah, I'm ashamed of that one. I should not have died to that. Come here, buddy. I don't want to wake her up. Come here. Alright, make your guesses now. How many times do you think I'm gonna die to this thing? I feel like this fight should be pretty straightforward. This should not... Oh, there I go. There I go. I'm out of sync again. This should not be as hard as it is. That's all I have to do. I just have to be fast enough, that's all. Not like that. I do feel bad, because she's not actively trying to hurt me. She's just slapping herself around. Kind of reminds me of, like, a cow. Oh, seriously? That's more deaths than anybody should have to this thing. See, if I can't even fight this thing, that's why I don't have a lot of hope for the final boss. This is all because I'm just not focusing, too. Like, I know what I have to do, I'm just not doing it. I'm playing too cowardly. The music's too good. Can't help it, I'm just bopping out to it. Ah, come on. I don't even have time to heal. I swear, if I die one more time... Ew! I do feel... What is happening? Oh, these are her babies. She's the mom of the flies that don't even hurt you. They just kind of fly around. Please don't tell me I just killed this thing for no reason. This feels really bad. I feel like she was innocent. This one wasn't like Poopy. Poopy deserved it. Oh well. Hopefully this won't lead to any dead ends. Hello? Hey, you okay, buddy? Are you a fly? What kind of voice should I do for this guy?
Ah, oh, you oaf. You wield your nail like a club. Ask me, how much deeper do we have to go? Oh, What? Who are you? I see. This odd village. What a strange dream to have led me down here. If you hadn't found me, I don't think I would have ever woken. I'm Sly.
This voice is all over the place.
Usually I live an uneventful life up in Dirtmouth. The air in those ruins doesn't agree with me, so I'd best be getting back. If you return above, come and see me. I'm probably the friendliest face left there, and I can thank you properly for your good deed.
That was not meant to sound like Stitch, but I couldn't control it.
You're exploring then? Very brave. Plenty of courageous wanderers have been lost to the hunger of these old caverns. You have your nail though, and I can tell just by looking that you know how to wield it.
Hey, he had those little orange particles around him. I wonder if that means anything. Clearly, things get affected down here. Like, I think they all started off as normal people. What is going on up there? Those are some questionable sounds. Alright, let's see if we can figure this guy out again. He just takes so much health every time. Oh, that was close. Nope, don't hurt me! Don't hurt me! Why did I run back into it? I wonder if it's some kind of parasite or something that's taking them over. In real life, there is a parasite that... Oh, let me focus. Alright, what strategy can I use? Oh look, there's a thing here. How long has this been here? Have I just not seen this part the whole time? Hey buddy, you wanna give me some health? Wow, that was lame. Oh, seriously? Why is my body there? This is a very bad spot to be in. Wait a minute. How can he hit through the rock like that? That doesn't make sense. I think I figured out how to beat him. Is this seriously all I had to do the whole time? Ouch. I can feel the impact of that hit, man. I wish I could make the ground vibrate with my butt. Ooh, look at all that money. Alright, I have no idea how I'm supposed to get through this, and I'm not even gonna try. Like, what is this? Alright, let's do the boss. Let's stop delaying things. We can't be cowardly anymore. Hey, you're not the boss. Ah, there he is. The false knight. What does that mean? Okay, so far... Nope, I wasn't expecting that wave. I was about to say, so far he doesn't seem that hard to beat, but... Can I jump over it? I'm in a bad spot here. This is a really bad spot. I can't go over him. Okay, I can go behind him. I can't... I need to be able to heal, but I don't have time. Okay, I can jump over the waves. Oh, got too close to him. He actually moves really slow compared to the Mother Gruz thing. Which makes me wonder if fighting her is like preparation for fighting this guy. Which makes me wonder if the smaller jumping bug is preparation for fighting her. Because it's the same basic mechanic. This is a bad spot to be in. That's it? Ew! What the heck? What is that baby face thing? Oh look, I can heal more now. Oh. Okay, wait a minute. That's not fair. I wasn't expecting that. So when I'm hitting his armor, I can't... Oh, crap. I can't heal off of him. Why did I run this way? I have to wait until... that little baby face thing... why? I should not have run this way. Oh! How many times do you think I'm gonna die to the boss? Because now I'm really getting into this whole guessing how many times I'm gonna die thing. This guy's easier to fight than the other guys, though. Like, the only reason I'm dying right now is because I'm having trouble focusing, as usual. But I know what I have to do. He's not hard to beat. Yeah, that was a bad time to heal. Take that, babyface. Oh. Yeah, so when he throws that tantrum, if I just stand here, I'll be fine. What did he drop there? Oh, it looks like I can't pick it up. It's a good thing he didn't throw a wave at me there. Oops. Alright, I feel like I'm in the zone, man. I'm feeling the rhythm. Oh, never mind. Never mind. Slap that baby face. Slap them baby cheeks. Is this literally a baby? Just the way it throws that tantrum. Oh. Oh, the music is changing. I'm at the end. Ouch. Please, I don't want to die again. Please. I thought the fight was gonna reach a climax soon, but I guess not. Slap, slap, slap. It's so satisfying to slap his stupid face. What the heck? Did he just kill himself? Oh my. Ew, that really was like some kind of baby thing. Oh, what I was saying before is there's a real life parasite that takes over bugs and controls their bodies. So I'm wondering if that's a thing in this game. The heck? Hello? Was his weapon a living thing this whole time? Can I kill it? Oh, it disappeared. That's not fair. Alright, well, I did say I was gonna get to the final boss of this section, and I think I did. So, I'll stop it here, and I'll see you in the next episode. Let me know if you guessed correctly the amount of times I was gonna die. I guess I don't really need to have a long outro. Just don't forget to follow me on my socials. Also, I put out videos whenever I feel like it. But anyway, I'll see you later. Bye-bye.